Good evening from Panther Gymnasium as the buzzer sounds and the ladies make their way back. It is myself, Dalton Reed, again here broadcasting live from Panther Gymnasium in beautiful Magnet Cove, Arkansas, joined alongside Will Kazay, who will join us momentarily. But we have got another 2A8 conference matchup here tonight at Panther Gymnasium as the Gurdon Go Devils made the trip up the I-30 corridor into Panther Gymnasium this afternoon. You saw the junior boys game before this, and now we have the two senior high games. And so it is going to be the senior girls and then the senior boys, but we will send it down to our public address announcer, Dr. Green, for the pregame festivities. Always great to pay our respects to the great country that we live in, and it is almost time for the starting lineups, but we will stay right here for that as Dr. Green takes care of that on the PA address system. And so Gurdon comes in winless on the season, first-year head coach. Coach Spears. So trying to get the Gurdon Go Devils back on track as they, like I said, are winless. But big news out of the Cove today, I guess, is going to be the biggest news probably tonight, Will. Malin Tanaka out with a knee injury is from what I've heard. Don't know the extent of it. It could just be that it needs a night to rest. You never know. So only 7 girls tonight for the Lady Panthers. All 7 are going to hit the floor, I assume, as you have to, when you have a team of only 7, really everybody plays. You only have 2 in rotation.
I mean, yeah, you can just choose who sits at which moment and to give your best players the chance to be out there when they need to be most in the last few minutes of the game. So, and also it's kind of hard to, like, if the game gets a blowout either way, it's hard to, like, take players off the court because for Gurdon, I think they only have 4 players on the bench. So it's like it's hard for either team to really rest their starters if it gets out of hand. So,
yeah, not a lot of depth. I mean, it really only is 2A basketball. So you have to think of, they don't have the pool size that bigger schools have, but. The only starting lineup, it looks like Bailey Martin is going to sit in Malin Tanaka's spot. So Malin, a great ball facilitator. They're going to miss her tonight as she is over on the bench. So 32 minutes of action set here at Panther Gymnasium for the senior girls game. A senior boys game to follow on a separate stream.
And this was a relatively close game earlier in the year, so it'll be interesting to see how the Panthers managed to execute this one, because the last game it was very sloppily executed. So interesting to see how execution
Gurdon
plays.
comes out fast here, looking for somewhere to go fast as they poke it inside, and the first shot is up and is good within 10 seconds. And that's going to be Biley there with the make. So first offensive possession for the Panthers. Let's see what they come out in. They get it inside to Rantham, who just misses, and Gurdon out in transition there with Hughes.
Nice block there by Bailey Martin, though. Panthers come up with it.
An empty possession for both teams back-to-back ends. Panthers looking to get something going offensively. Just a few seconds over 7 minutes here in the first quarter in the very early going. Taylor Tanaka for three on the far side. No good. McIntyre with the rebound. She's going to go up, and that ball is going to be batted off of a Go Devil. So that will be Panther basketball.
Straight up man-to-man tonight from Gurdon. So
Biley comes away with the steal, and she's going to push it out pretty fast. Rantham and Harrington there on the defense. Shot no good. Third shot no good. So multiple shot attempts down there for the Lady Go Devils, and Coach Spears wants them to convert on those. So McIntyre was stripped of the ball there as she went up, and so Panthers will get the ball under the baseline, or under the goal on the baseline.
And you know, one of the things about man-to-man is it's very good up until screening starts happening, because if you start getting screens, then you're pretty much burnt on the inside. So
yeah, Harrington for three. Open shot rolls in and out. That's Biley with the rebound. Biley looks to be their main source of offense thus far. She is the only person to score in this game. Ball's tipped there by Tanaka Taylor as she can't control that one, so that one's going to go out of bounds. A three ball from the corner, from the elbow is good by Autumn Williams.
that's a quick 5-0 lead for Gurdon, just about 2 minutes into this game. So very quick start from Gurdon, and very, I won't say slow start. The Panthers have been getting some halfway decent looks, just failed on execution, I'll say.
Yeah. Couple missed threes. McIntyre and another miscue there, as that one is going to be out on the Go Devils. It was Radford that dove for the ball there. Good defense there by Rantham. And they will have an offensive foul going back the Panthers' way. That one is going to be on Biley, her first personal and the first team foul on the Lady Go Devils. Rantham almost found herself in the seats over there. A lot of contact here in the early going of this game. That one's going to be on Carson Radford. So Buckley's going to come in for McIntyre. She's going to take a seat. Great inside move there, the dish to Martin, and Martin executes, and that's the first points for the Panthers tonight.
I mean, that's kind of the shot they were shooting for all night, Dalton. At least so far, they've been trying to get it inside. They've gotten it inside multiple times, just haven't converted yet. That's just the first time they've converted, so interesting to see if that picks up the Panthers' offense.
Three no good there from Radford, but the offensive rebound there by Briley. And we have a whistle, and it's going to be going the Panthers' way. Great on-the-ball pressure there from the Go Devils. Magnet gets it out in front, though, but the pass is intercepted. And Gurdon looking to get the offense set up. There's the baseline pull-up shot, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound. Another shot, and no good there. The Go Devils struggling from the field goals this far.
Both sides really have been struggling from field goals. Neither side's really gotten a good shot. Harrington for 3.
That one's no good. She's 0 for 2 now from 3. That's Moody for 3 on the other end, and that one is no good. A lot of running going on in this game as Martin gets that one done, lays it up and in, and Bailey Martin is the only person to score for the Panthers this far. They draw it within 1.
Interesting source of offense. That's not the player we typically see leading the way, but hey, if it works for the Lady Panthers. You're not complaining right now with only 7 players that you have to go through.
We have a whistle on the floor. I love when the student section gets into it.
I mean, it's always the best part of the game, really.
So Laster will check in, and out goes Radford. We have a timeout, a 30-second timeout. But, man, not what I really expected to see this far in this game. But all conference games are important. Both teams coming in with a mentality that they know they can win this game, and we'll have to see if that continues. But a low-scoring affair, 3:37 left to go in the first quarter. A 5-4 game in favor of the visiting Go Devils. And so Panthers looking to find something offensively as
I mean, I'm telling you, Dalton, last game was very close, and it started off kind of like this. Panthers were making some slight miscues, missing some open shots. Gurdon was taking limited advantage of that to get an early lead. Like, it was only a 1-point difference at halftime for the Panthers' advantage, and then they pulled away a little bit in the second half. Not a lot, but enough to get the win. So, interesting.
That ball is intercepted there by Taylor Tanaka at the high post. She was able to get inside the passing lane as she gets it there on the block, and now moving it around here is the Panthers as Tanaka will take the floater, and that one is good. Taylor Tanaka from 15 foot out.
All the Panthers' points have come from the paint so far, so that's where they're having the most success, and that's where they're trying to get it to. So maybe the Lady Panthers just need to start doing more of that and maybe draw up some things to get some screens so that the man-to-man is less effective.
That one is up and no good. Offensive rebound there by Biley. A 6-5 game here in the early going. Takeaway there by the Lady Panthers, and out of transition, Buckley.
Buckley almost gets it, but manages to get her own rebound. Panthers moving around, get it to Taylor. It's knocked in the corner, just off.
But McIntyre gets the offensive rebound. She'll go up and in. All 8 points have been from the paint as the Panthers take their biggest lead of the game by 3.
I mean, honestly, it just seems like a general key of success for all of the Panther teams right now. I mean, junior high did that a lot in the last game. Senior high girls seem to be doing it. In the last game that they played, the senior high boys did that a lot. So Maybe there's a connection, maybe there's not. I don't know. Great minds think alike, so we'll see.
Try to feed it into the high post. Now back out to Rantham, who's going to drive the baseline. And she will be hip checked there by Biley.
That'd be her second of the game.
And she's going to take a seat there with 2 fouls with under 2 minutes left to go in the first. Wide open three for McIntyre is money. And that is the first points from beyond the arc for the Panthers. Comes from the hands of Braylon McIntyre and extends this lead to 6.
And, I mean, right now you kind of got the feel that this is swinging toward the Panthers' momentum. So as Ava Harrington comes up with
Great
the steal.
steal there in the passing lane, and Harrington lays it in on the other end. And Coach Spears wants a timeout. Great offensive run there from the Panthers. The three from McIntyre, the steal and the layup by Harrington. We will take a short break on the Cove Student Network. We'll be right back with more Go Devil and Panther action right after this.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us.
It's a 13-5 game with 1:33 left to go in the first quarter. Panthers have their biggest lead of the night after the three by McIntyre and the lay-in by Harrington on the other end. So we'll have to see what Gurdon can do to respond. They drive the basket there and get the foul call.
That'll be McIntyre's first foul of the contest.
That's Laster there at the line. She misses the first one. So 0 for 2 there from the line for the Go Devils as Buckley has it out in transition, looking to go fast. Dawson is checked in for the Panthers there. She's on the right elbow. Aggressive defense thus far. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Dawson wide open down low. Great ball movement by the Panthers. Under a minute left to go. Their biggest lead continues now by 10.
And that's another downside to man-to-man. If you lose your player, then that is a real disaster waiting to happen.
They feed it inside. It's batted away. And a scuff for the ball. The Go Devils come up with it. And that is blocked by Martin, but they say that she got her hand on her. The fan base thinks it was all ball. And the second one is good. 15-7 game here.
And Panthers once again get someone wide open at the bottom. That was Tasia Buckley. She gets her own rebound, second shot, no good.
That foul right there, the whistle is going to be on McIntyre, her second personal.
Shot clock is inactive right now as Gurdon's just going to take the final shot right here.
as that shot will be no good. It's the end of the first quarter here on the Mountain Cove Student Network at Panther Gymnasium. Panthers up 15-7 on the visiting Lady Go Devils of Gurdon. are here at Panther Gymnasium for the Go Devils and the Panthers. As you can see, a 20-10 game. Panthers just tied their biggest lead of the night as they lead by 10.
I mean, a kind of slow start to the second quarter, at least compared to the first quarter, but I mean, they're starting to figure it out a little bit. I mean, it takes a little bit of effort to break a man-to-man. I know.
Yeah, Gurdon's been in a man-to-man most of the game, if not all of it, with some difficulties there earlier. So if you're just now joining us, we welcome you to the Magnet Cove Student Network. So with 4:09 left to go until half, a 20-10 game. As we have a foul on the Go Devils, so that will go back to the Panthers. Big question Panthers have been trying to answer is how to break this man-to-man defense, as it looks like Gurdon has actually shifted into a 2-3 zone. They abandoned the man-to-man that they ran for the entire first quarter and a lot of the second quarter that is on the latter half right here.
I mean, I guess they're hoping that threw the Panthers off, and it almost did, but Panthers get very lucky with that possession.
Yeah, shot up there at the last second by Tanaka and rebound by Rantham. Is up, and the shot's no good, but the foul will be called there as Buckley draws the contact.
And that'll lead to bonus for the rest of the quarter for the Lady Panthers.
So Harrington will check out, and in comes Corey Dawson. Gurdon gets the scuffle there. But we have a foul call there, as that one's going to be on Buckley, her second personal. Both teams struggling to efficiently move the ball as the Panthers get the turnover, and out in transition is Buckley. Shot no good, as she will go up and get her own rebound there as well.
Currently trying to find a way to break this new 2-3 zone, which it can be very disorienting, I'll say, whenever they change defenses suddenly on you. So
they leave McIntyre open there. The shot no good. Wide open jump shot there for Braylon, doesn't fall. Panthers still at their biggest lead of the night, which has been 10. Gurdon looking to cut into that, and they do right there with Laster.
Panthers really kind of need to get a shot to get the momentum going back for them, as no team really has momentum right now.
Yeah, it's more of a sporadic game for both teams thus far, as Gurdon cut the lead to 8 on that last possession, but turns the ball over there on the sideline. So Panthers will have it again, and really, to be honest with you, not either team is playing very well-rounded basketball right now.
No, I mean, the Lady Panthers just aren't doing a great job ball handling or seemingly executing their offense, but 3 right there, good from Tewa Tanaka.
That's what you got to have if you want to get this lead. That's the biggest lead of the night for the Panthers, now by 11.
I mean, but just like, yeah, ball handling's not been really good for either teams, particularly for the Lady Panthers, but it'll be interesting to see how they manage to combat that, because it's just something you can't be having this close to district tournament, especially as you're closing down the home stretch of the season. I mean, at least at home.
And the post play has been open all night. Buckley converts there and extends the lead out to 13. Shot is up and rattles home for Autumn Williams.
Both teams seemingly wanting to get some momentum going before halftime. And another ball miscue there for the Lady Panthers.
So 57 seconds flat here until halftime. A 25-24 game, an 11-point game. Panthers should get another possession, and they do, as that one is thrown over the head of Williams. So 45.9, a 10.9 second differential. So we have a timeout on the floor. Looks like Coach Spears is going to call a timeout, but we're going to stay right here on the Magnet Cove Student Network as we will have our last basketball broadcast Thursday night as Parker's Chapel comes up from the El Dorado area and into Panther Gymnasium. That is also senior night, so all the festivities will happen in between the junior boys and senior girls game. So please make your way out to Panther Gymnasium. And it ought to be a great game between the Trojans and the Panthers on all aspects, all senior high and junior high.
The senior high games were really good last time, especially the senior boys game. That one came down to the wire, last second shot, so I'm looking forward to that one.
They get it out to Tanaka. Tanaka for three. Oh, all the way around and no good, but an offensive rebound there by Dawson. Now Rantham has it, going to feed it to the high post there, and that one is stolen by Laster.
Shot clock inactive now. The Panthers come up with the steal. Get it out to Tasia Buckley. Tasia Buckley, coast to oh.
So Tasia will go to the line, up 11 here, and now up 12. As that one is up and no good. So Panthers have 5.3 seconds left to do something as Buckley has it. They got to do something. They get it to, oh, what a design, as the foul is going to be called. Let's see if they're going to grant her the shooting foul, because if they do, she will go to the line to shoot a pair, and she will. McIntyre misses the first one. So McIntyre goes 1 for 2 there from the line, and that is going to be a halftime. It is 27-14. Panthers lead by 13. We'll be back here in about 8 minutes with the second half of action.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in...
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
time for the second half of action here on the Magnet Cove Student Network as we have a 13-point lead for our hometown Lady Panthers as they are hosting the Lady Go Devils of Gurdon. Looking to be a great second half. This 13-point lead is the biggest the Panthers have had all night. So I have to see if they can continue on this trail as Coach Spears brings out the Lady Go Devils and Coach Finley brings out the Lady Panthers.
And, you know, it's really a story playing in miniature the whole Lady Panther season. I mean, ball control is the main problem. That's the thing that's bluntly stopping them from being up 20 right now instead of 13. But, I mean, you do what you can do with the team you've got. And after all, most of this team is sophomores and juniors, so still a little bit of learning
got some promise for next year, most definitely. So Gurdon will start out with the basketball. Or no, excuse me, Magnet will. My apologies there. Magnet will. So Panthers have possession here in the early going of the third quarter, looking to extend on this 13-point lead. And they feed it into Bailey Martin, and she cashes in and extends the lead out to 15. (29-14) game here, 7:30 left to go in the third.
Panthers taking it coast to coast and
up
one.
And in, but they will call a travel.
Forget I said anything.
Hey, it was a great move all the way down, but just took one too many steps there, and so that will go back Gurdon's way. Ball's tipped there. Rantham tips it. But Gurdon is able to control it.
Almost a disaster there for the Gurdon Go Devils, but they are managing with 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Under 10 left there as they've got to get something up. That shot attempt is up and no good, and Panthers defense are able to get a stop there and look to extend this 15-point lead here in the early moments of the third quarter. Shot no good there, the three by Harrington. Back out to Rantham, who's going to take one from the top of the key. That one's no good, so now going to try inside. Taylor Tanaka wide open, up and in from the right block to extend the lead out to 17.
You know, I'm starting debating if I should stop shooting threes for right now and just start shooting twos. I mean,
well, those two threes you think opened up that inside game. So it's a balance of ball. It's like when somebody in football says, well, you know, if we throw the ball, they'll open up the run. If we run the ball, it'll open up the pass. So it's a game of both worlds and another defensive stop. But, Will, that right there is a defensive stop. That's what you got to get the whole thing going.
And Gurdon gets a defensive stop of their own right there as they start taking it the other way and almost all the way. But, yeah, Dalton, you're exactly right. You need to get defensive stops. That's what's been helping the Panthers jump out to this hot of a start in the second half, mainly off of Gurdon turnovers and them taking advantage of them. So, yeah, they're huge.
They are, and they leave Rantham open over there on the elbow. Could have taken the three, but opted not to. As she will feed it inside to Martin. Martin up and in, and Bailey Martin is having a game for herself tonight in the place of Malin Tanaka.
I mean, yeah, you couldn't have asked for much better of a temporary replacement for Malin Tanaka than Bailey Martin. I mean, she's been having herself quite a game right now, especially in the paint.
Yeah, in the paint, she has been a force to be reckoned with.
Panthers managed to come up with a steal. Ava Harrington taking it all the way.
Yeah, she's looking to go east to west, and she will take it up and extend the lead out to 21, and the Panthers have not looked back since the start of the second half, holding Gurdon scoreless.
It's a great start to the second half. You can't ask for much better from the Lady Panthers, and right now they've got foot on the gas, and they're not letting it up right now.
And the three is up and no good. And that is the first points there from the Go Devils.
If the current trend continues, they got 5 more points this quarter. They've been averaging 7 points a quarter, and Manic Cove's been averaging 13, so they should end up at 40.
Yeah, well, shots like that, quick, empty possessions is not what Coach Finley wants, and so Panthers get back on defense, are able to stop the ball. We have a jump ball there. That one is between Laster and Martin. So Bali will check back into the game. She went down in the first half with an ankle injury. We'll see if she can tend to that ankle and is back 100%. She was a main source of offense for the Go Devils in the first half. That ball is blocked partially, and so the Panthers will have it looking to go up.
Miscue there for the Lady Panthers, so Gurdon gets it back, goes all the way, and draws the foul.
So that one is going to be on Harrington. Couldn't get her feet set to draw the charge.
I mean, yeah, that's one of the things that hurts. Like, charges are great if you can draw them, but like as the senior boys saw last night with Damian Stevens trying to draw them, it doesn't always work.
So that one is up and no good there by Laster. See Bali kind of limping on that ankle. We'll have to see if she can hold up for the rest of this game. So no good there by Laster, as it is going to be Panther basketball. 0 for 2 there from the charity stripe for the Go Devils. Panthers looking to feed it inside. Outside to Tanaka, who will take it on the baseline. Ball's batted away there, and that will be off of a Go Devils. So Panthers will retain possession with 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Tanaka will take it all the way up. Shot no good, but she gets her own offensive rebound. Not going to kick it back out. Harrington pull up long two, no good. That is going to be off of Radford. So another offensive possession for the Panthers. 29 seconds left on the shot clock. 3:24 left in the third. More than enough time to do something offensively if you're Coach Finley's Panthers. Buckley finds a lane in the middle. That's no good. She gets her own rebound. She's going to go back up. Shot no good. Batted away, and we're going to have a foul call.
That is the first on Tanaka. Gurdon trying to work it around the outside of the Panthers 2-3 zone, which is held very firm all game long. Currently trying to find a shot. Just over 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
And a three there from the top of the key. That's no good. And Moody will take a three herself. That is no good, and we'll have a shot clock violation. So Panthers have it with 2:35 left to go until the end of the third. Up 35-16 on the visiting Go Devils.
And Tasia Buckley goes up and in.
And ties the lead for the Panthers here, up 21. We have a whistle there.
Tasia Buckley almost gets another shot just off there. Gurdon takes advantage and goes all the way other end. Pull-up jumper good.
Yeah, Biley able to find it in transition. You can still see she's favoring that ankle, though. We'll see if she can hold up the rest of the game. 19-point game in favor of the Panthers.
Panthers get a wide open look for a three.
Just off the mark, but another offensive rebound there. Tanaka looking to go back up. Has the ball swatted away. As Taylor Tanaka will check out and Corey Dawson will check in. .120 left to go in the third. That one is batted away. That one's going to be off of a Go Devils, so that will go towards the Panthers.
Thought about three, didn't go there, and go.
Great ball movement here by the Panthers. Top the key three for Harrington is no good. Rantham's going to come away with it. Another offensive rebound. Panthers been able to outnumber Gurdon substantially in offensive rebounds, but turnovers is one that they have struggled with on both sides, the Go Devils and the Panthers. As that three from the corner is no good by Williams. And out in transition, a double dribble is going to be called on Harrington.
Shot clock now inactive.
Yeah, with under 35 seconds left until the end of the third quarter, Gurdon will have it, 32.2 to be exact. Gurdon can set up for a last shot here, but that one is tipped away there. And out in transition, Rantham's going to pick it up, dish it to, oh, what a move by Ava Harrington. The hesitation and the spin move. And lays it in and extends the lead back out to 21. And the three there is up and is no good there by Roxy Hughes. So that's going to draw a conclusion to the third quarter. I would like to make a couple announcements here at the end of the third quarter as we will have the yearbook team here at Panther Gymnasium on Thursday night. That is also senior night. So make sure you are here to get your Magnet Cove annual. Along with me, I will be buying mine. And so it is great to be getting those annuals. And so looking forward to seeing the yearbook crew here. You should have a graphic there on your screen to have all the information on it. And Thursday night is also going to be senior night. And without the festivities, pageantries, however you like to call it, the pageantry of senior night will be between the junior boys game, the junior boys and senior girls. So make sure you are here at Panther Gymnasium. If you can't, we will be broadcasting it on the Magnet Cove Student Network. So those are the two major announcements. Thursday will draw a conclusion to the home games for the Panthers as it is senior night, and that will be the last home game. So Panthers will have the ball here. So great ball movement here from the Panthers, trying to find something open inside. There's Buckley. She's going to take a three from the elbow. That one's no good. Batted away. That's going to be off of Radford. But they get the second chance points there and extend the lead out to 23. Biggest lead of the night for the Panthers.
Shot there, good from Gurdon, cuts the lead to 21.
So another empty possession for the Panthers, and here comes Williams in transition.
And another shot there from Gurdon. Gurdon not going away without a fight in this one.
So,
and man, that Cove missed Q right there.
Yeah, Dawson loses that one, and up and in on the other end is Laster.
Now, I think Madden needs to slow this one down. They've got to just not be making quick passes. They've not got to be forcing it where it doesn't need to be, just in desperation for a score. Passes like that to Braylon McIntyre for 3.
Lead back out to 20 for the Panthers. As that one is batted away and stolen by Dawson, and both teams moving out very fast, turning the ball over quite a bit, honestly, as we have a foul call there. So a foul there on Dawson will send the possession arrow back over to the Go Devils of Gurdon.
Gurdon gets another shot, not converting on this one though. Magnet Cove, scuffle for the ball, pardon me.
We do, during this break, want to send our condolences and our prayers to the Morton basketball senior boys team as they suffered a loss of one of their players earlier today. So our thoughts and prayers from the Cove are headed to the Devil Dogs of Morrilton. Gurdon looking for something here as Williams has it there on the far side. And a 3 is up and is no good from Williams. Bounces out. She gets her own rebound. And a long 2 is no good there from Moody. Gurdon able to get another offensive possession, under 5 minutes left to go in this one. As that one is no good also, and Harrington's finally going to come away with it for the Panthers.
And the key right here is you just got a milk clock. You don't take the early shot unless it's really good.
Yeah, Tanaka could have taken that 3 right there. As that ball is now inside. We'll have to see if they kick it back out. And a 3 there, and that is no good. Rebound there by Williams, and she's trying to push it down transition. And that shot is up and no good there, as we're going to have a foul, as that is going to be the 5th foul there on Carson Radford as she is fouled out for the game.
Magnet Cove gets all the way down to the other end without much opposition. Shooting foul drawn by Tewa Tanaka. As that will be Laster's 3rd. First shot off the mark. Second shot good, so 1 for 2 there from Taylor Tanaka, extending the lead to 45-24 with just over 4 minutes to go in the game.
And a great active hands there from Taylor Tanaka, and she's going to take it all the way up and in to extend the lead back out to 23, which ties their biggest lead of the game.
Gurdon takes the 3 and buries it.
Great ball movement there as Laster finds herself open on the elbow and converts on the triple.
.20 difference right now between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Go Devils, so looks like we're heading toward a conclusion as Braylon McIntyre goes up for 2 right there.
.29-27 as Gurdon pulls up the shot there, and that one is no good, but we have a foul call.
Much improved second half from the Lady Panthers. Much improved game in general from last time that they played against the Lady Go Devils in all categories except fouling. But, I mean, it's very good to see improvement this late in the season. This is the time you want to be peaking in the season so that you can really make as deep a run in the state playoffs as you can. I'm not sure that the Lady Panthers are good enough to make it to state this year. But who knows? If they get a very good draw and a very lucky stretch, they could. But honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised to see them in regionals by the time that we get deep into February. So second shot there, no good. Manic Cove takes it the other way, and Bailey Martin having herself a night. Another 2-pointer from Bailey Martin.
Another empty possession for the Go Devils. Panthers pushing it out in transition. And now the 3 is up and off the mark there, but Bailey Martin will get the rebound.
And this is just when you're just draining down the clock. You do not take a shot unless it's perfect and it's under 15 seconds on the shot clock. And I suppose the fouling is about to commence.
Well, I'm not sure if she was trying to foul her or go for the ball.
Maybe, yeah, probably more likely they're just going for the ball. It's Laster's 4th of the game, so.
Panthers trying to drain some clock. Under 2 minutes left to go in this one. Rantham for 3, no good. The offensive rebound resets. Should have reset the shot clock, I believe, and that one doesn't because it didn't hit rim, as that one's going to go out of bounds. So 1:49 left to go in this one, and great performance by the Lady Panthers tonight to get the win to continue their win streak and moving closer with that momentum to district and regional play.
I mean, does that thing change anything in the 2A8 standings?
No, no, this win's not going to change anything in the 2A8 standings, but it helps the confidence builder being down one of your starters as Harrington. The spin is no good. The ball's batted away, but who other else than Bailey Martin is there to clean it up and extend this lead out to 25.
Shot there, no.
As we have a foul there on 22, that's going to be Roxy Hughes.
25-point deficit, 53-28, with just a few ticks over 4 minutes left to go in the game.
You mean 1 minute?
What? Yeah, sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you're good. I see what you're saying. It's the fourth quarter, but yeah, Will, this has been a game that I guess
No, fifth. What? Maybe.
Yeah, we had a technical foul. We had a technical foul there on Laster. So Rantham is going to make both of those. So Panthers looking to chew the last minute off this clock and head home victorious. The three is up and no good. Jump ball. So 54-28 is your score. 1:03 left to go in this one. That was also Laster's 5th foul there on.
So that's her fouled out of the game. So.
Williams going to pull up shot, no good. Dawson comes out with the rebound. 44 seconds and ticking off left to go in this one. Dish to McIntyre. McIntyre shot, no good. She gets her own rebound. That shot's no good. Gurdon's going to come away with it.
This is the best offensive game I've seen from the Lady Panthers all year on relatively a closing note. I mean, this is just a great game. Typically, they're in the 30s, maybe 40s if they're having a pretty good game.
Yeah, and what a move there. Rantham to Buckley. Williams is slow to get up as she will retreat back down the floor.
Shot blocked there by Bailey Martin, and that looks like it will do it.
And Dawson will take the heave, but not going to be enough. A 56-28 victory. Panthers led by 13 at half and did not look back. A 28-point victory for the Lady Panthers of Magnet Cove as they continue to move forward. They play the last home game Thursday night against the Lady Trojans of Parker's Chapel. Be sure to tune in to that, but we'll be back here in just a few minutes with the senior boys game on a different stream. I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight.